Okay, so I'm a black sheep, and if I wear a black hat, it means I'm a black sheep talking to you. You are a white sheep, otherwise known as a sheeple people. 99.99% of people are sheeple people, in my opinion. I'm a black sheep. Now, remember, if I put on a white hat, this is you, because you're 99.99% of the population. And you all think alike. You're all sheeple. I've already explained that even people who are like QAnon conspiracy theorists, you're sheeple in my book because you're still brainwashed. You're brainwashed by QAnon. You're brainwashed by these ideas that Hollywood celebrities are involved with pedophilia and cannibalism. You're all insane. And your horrible hatred for anybody like Tom Hanks or Madonna is unbelievable. But I understand you because you're a sheeple people and you believe anything. You believe anything. You're the people that buy the National Enquirer and it talks about aliens and you go, oh yeah, they got aliens. That's where you get your information from. You never met an alien, but you'll believe anything. And you believe all this QAnon stuff because you just do. You believe anything. You believe a lot of the QAnon people, they don't believe mainstream news. They're conspiracy theorists, yes, but they're still sheeple because you know how many people believe in this QAnon? A lot. Or a lot of people have heard of it and they're like, I can't believe people believe this. But anytime someone talks about QAnon, you're kind of like, I got to get my ear out here because I got to hear this. Sheeple people, you're all sheeple people, whether you believe in QAnon, conspiracy theory, or you don't. But you all believe stupid things because you heard it from somebody else. You don't think for yourself. That's okay. I was a sheeple people one time too. White hat means if I put this on, I'm a sheeple people like you. If I put a black hat on, I'm a black sheep and I don't think like you at all. Sheeple people, you're all in fear, whether you believe in QAnon or you think the QAnon people are nuts. It doesn't matter. You all live in fear. At the heart of all of you is fear. My group, the black sheep, we don't live in fear. We're such a tiny minority, it's unbelievable. But, that's what my videos are, to show you, sheeple people, how you think and how black sheep think. Black sheep are, the black sheep of the family. It's an old term. It means you're really eccentric and everyone knows it. You're so eccentric that we basically look at you and we go, well, they've been crazy for a long time and, they're just different and you're kind of embarrassed about us actually being in your family or somebody you used to know who was, a sheep person, a white sheep person, part of the flock. And then all of a sudden we bailed out on you. There's so few of us, though. Maybe you never really met somebody who is as far out as the real black sheep. Okay, so I'm a black hat, so I'm a black sheep person. So black sheep people, we we don't know where to start with you, sheeple people. We don't know where to start with you because you have so many preconceptions because you're brainwashed. You think we're tin hats and nuts, but we look at you and we say, you're so hopelessly brainwashed. Every time we try to help you out with one little thing, 10,000 other things that you believe are going to show up. And we go, we wonder how we ever got to be black sheep. I mean, it's truly a miracle that we ever got through. It took us many years and many, many years. So much stuff we had to go through. And when we try and deprogram you, because you live in a cult, all of you live in a cult. And, if we're not really trained to deprogram you, we look at ourselves and we say, I don't know how the hell I got to be the way I am, a black sheep. I don't know. I mean, I used to be like you. I don't know how it happened for me. And when I look at all of you, and there's so many of you, and you want me to deprogram you, I don't know how to do it. You've got too many beliefs. Every time we try and knock down one of your beliefs and show you it's pretty flimsy, you've got 10,000 other beliefs that you're going to come up with. Yeah, but this, yeah, but that, yeah, but this, yeah, but that. We're asking for a miracle for you, because that's what it's going to take for you to let go of all of your preconceived beliefs about everything you believe in. How much stuff of ours do we believe in that's the same as you? We still eat, we still drink, we still breathe air, we still pee, and we still poop. We're pretty much aware of your mainstream news. We're aware of how you all think about your mainstream news, how you always run to the doctor, how you believe in taking pills for everything, how you love booze, how some of you really like marijuana, some of you really like opiates, how you love Netflix, how some of you love hunting, some of you love fishing, some of you like doing like stretchy yoga. You go to the yoga place and you do hatha yoga, which is the yoga poses. But you don't do real yoga. None of you even know real yoga. If I say yoga, it means, oh, I'm going to do downward dog. You don't understand nothing about real yoga. And if I talk to you about meditation, either your eyes glaze over and it's like, you're weird. Or maybe somebody had a meditation person come in and did like a corporate retreat. So, you got a basic course of meditation, and then you tried it for like 1 or 2 days after the course finished, and then you stopped. So you don't know nothing really about meditation. You never got into it. And you don't want to. It sounds like too much work and it's too woo woo. It's woo woo stuff. I'm not interested. Okay, so this is you, a sheep, a white sheep. You go along with the crowd. This is how you're looking at me right now. It's like, I've watched a few of your videos and I'm not impressed. Because that's how you get very quickly. I'm not impressed. I'd rather get in my truck and listen to Howard Stern than listen to you. You think you're Howard Stern, he gets paid big bucks. That's who I listen to. Howard Stern. Or Joe Rogan. The young ones like Joe Rogan. I've heard that. I never listened to Joe Rogan. But my teenage son, he's 17, he listens to Joe Rogan. My father, he's 85, he listens to Lester Holt on NBC News. You're black sheep. You don't impress me. You're a jackass. I know people like you. Secretly, you go out back and, you got a Mickey. You got a Mickey in your glove compartment. And every chance you go out to your pickup truck. You open up your glove box and you're drinking a Mickey. You're a closet alcoholic. I know you. I know people like you. You don't impress me. You think you got something on me, buddy? I got years and years living on this planet. I know how things work. That's what you people do. You sheeple people. You think you know things. You all get together and the old people, the seniors, they get together over coffee and they talk about, the last time they went to the doctor, what the doctor said. They say, "Oh, did you hear that Joe Smith, I worked with him, he dropped dead." They talk about, did you hear about this scam? Scamming the seniors, rip-offs. You don't have a good opinion of humans. The old people know. They've seen it all. But they're not black sheep, they're sheeple. Because they're all the same. When they're a little bit younger, when they first retired, they went on a cruise. They all go on cruises. They all go on cruises. They like to eat a lot, drink a lot, and then they worry about am I going to get diabetes? They're going to cut off my leg at the knee because I got diabetes. A lot of worries about their health. But they like to hang out with other people like them because there's safety in numbers amongst sheeple people. Okay, it's me again. I'm the black sheep person. I don't think like you. I used to sheeple like you. I like this little bit of hair hanging down here. I can't deprogram you. I keep telling you, I can't deprogram you. You're so conventional. And if you think you're alternative, you learned alternative by watching a movie. I know I have a little, my niece, she went through this stage, she watched that malevolent character in that Disney movie. It was the Ice Queen or whatever it was called. So then she wanted to like dress like Halloween all the time. She thinks she was a black sheep. She learned it from a movie. That's not being a black sheep. That's being conventional. Conventional rebellion. You learn it all from Hollywood. You never have an original thought. It's all from Hollywood. I don't know who wants to talk. So I'm supposed to try and explain to you. There's a Hollywood movie, Julia Roberts, Eat, Pray, Love. You people, you think somehow, look at me and you say, maybe you're like one of those people in Eat, Pray, Love. You're like Julia Roberts, all like deer, open eyes. You're like Bambi going off to all these places around the world. Wow, I watched Eat, Pray, Love. It was a chick flick. It's a date night thing. We watched Eat, Pray, Love. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Julia Roberts shows us that's how it is. Do you remember the Golden Girls? Maybe you're too young to remember the Golden Girls. Betty White, she's still alive. She's like 98 years old. She was on the Golden Girls about 30 years ago. All the homosexuals in your life, they know the Golden Girls. Maybe not the young ones, but anybody probably over 35. They all watch the Golden Girls. The young ones are kind of like RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know. What am I talking? Because you're all programmed by TV. You have more in common with each other because you watch the same shows. That's what your culture is. TV shows, and even more now, it's like Netflix movies, binge watching. That's what you have in common with all the other sheeple people. You binge watch Netflix. And then when sports season's up, you watch the sports and, you go in football pools for football season. You got to get my picks. As you call it, got to get my picks in. You're so conventional. You're sheeple. I can't deprogram you. You're living the cult. 99.99% of the population, probably more. You're so deeply embedded into brainwashing. You're all alike. I'm never going to deprogram you. I'm not gloating. I wish I could. It's too hard. And you keep every time, you watch me for 15 minutes, and then you go back to your Netflix or your football game. You don't want to be deprogrammed. You're happy. You're happy, happy, happy.